Jack Nolan here at the Goog with Notre Dame punter Tyler Newsome. Tyler, you once said a punter is not a glorious position, but I have never seen a punter get the ovation that you got in the locker room last Saturday when they awarded you the game ball.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess, it's just I'm trying to go out there and do my job. I'm 1 out of 11 on the punt unit, so I kind of think about it as, that was kind of the punt team's game ball, because you had guys, you had the Shield, you had Lug, Brock, and Wisher all taking big hits for me, blocking, and you got guys on the line blocking, and then you got our gunners going out down there and making plays, and John Shannon, but people don't know, had a great game that game, and he snapped the ball perfect pretty much every time to me, so it felt good, but I knew, and I'm always open to say that's the punt team's game ball.
59.6 yards per punt, a Notre Dame record. Every punt over 50 yards. The last one, 63 yards. You were basically able to wrap up the game with a punt. It's not often that a punter gets to make the play that puts the game away.
Yes, sir. It felt good. Like I said, I just wanted to go out there and do my job, and been working real hard to be consistent. That's the main thing. Got to be careful not to outpunt the coverage. That's something that we don't want, so I'm just going to keep working, try and put a little bit more hang time on the ball.
We don't have enough time to talk about all the awards that you have won for all of the community work that you do. Where does that come from, your desire to get so involved in so many projects to help people?
This community, South Bend, Notre Dame, has given me so much. I think that any opportunity I have to go back and help out, it's worth it, because at one point someone was helping me out and giving back to me and trying to better me. So for me going out and trying to better this community, I think it just makes it worth it for me.
Back in 2012, and a lot of people don't know this, you were in a terrible car accident. Fractured hip, tailbone, elbow, ribs, you fractured your back, you cut your spleen, and you had a serious concussion, hospitalized for 17 days, originally told you'd never play.
The elbow was good, but the other stuff was right. Yeah, I didn't crack my elbow.
You didn't crack your elbow? All right. The note that I got from the World Wide Web was incorrect, so we always should double. I'm glad to know that was okay, but you were told that you would not play football again, and you would not listen to that.
Yeah, I always say, if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. They said, it'd be pretty hard. You might not ever play again. We don't think it looks good. And I just told them, look, I think you're wrong, basically. I was did a lot of praying, and God looked out for me. And fortunately, now I'm going to be here talking to you. So.
And you paid your way to a Notre Dame football camp. Your dad brought you up here. People assumed that you were a star punter when you came up here, but you had never punted in a game at that time, and you had to win your group because you weren't even among the elite punters here, and got to perform for Brian Kelly, and he ended up offering you a scholarship.
Yes, sir. Coach Elliott pulled me off that field where they really had the guys they didn't really want to look at, and Coach Elliott and Brenza that day and Coach Jamie Cole were all there, and they were talking to Coach Kelly, and they said, look, just give this guy some punts, and I didn't know who Coach Kelly was at the time, so I was just like, okay, I'm just punting in front of a guy, really. So I wasn't really nervous at all, and I had a good day. And unfortunately enough, that day later, they offered me a scholarship, and I really didn't look back twice. This was where I needed to be, where I wanted to be, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
You're a captain of this team. You're a graduate, management consulting and sustainability, and a minor in sustainability, which seems to fit your personality. If you go back to 2012, did you ever think you would be in this position, standing here today as a graduate, one of the top punters in the country, and a captain of a Notre Dame football team?
I probably would have told you you're lying, or but it's my mom always said, God works in mysterious ways, and everything that He's given me, I'm so grateful for, and I think that we just got to keep that same mindset that my mom always said, God can take it away just as easy as He gave it to you. So be grateful for everything that I have, and just make the most of all of these opportunities that we're blessed with.
Tyler, thank you for the time. Good luck the rest of the season.